Hi. I hope you guys can hear me okay. Sarah will be with us here momentarily. Let's see who we got in here today. Of course, Ashley and Alaska cut the cord. It's probably Phyllis. I think Adam's probably getting ready for work. Brian, how are you? I gotta get the volume down on that. I put my tablet over here so Sarah can see the screen easier for reading the comments.
So am I gonna get a drink?
Yep, Sarah's making herself a drink. I've got mine already prepped. Hello, Brian. Good to see you. There's Sean in Alaska. And those are in the vertical stream. There should be a link somewhere in the chat, and I'll make sure somebody posts it over there so you can come over to the vertical stream.
Very good.
Hello, C. Rizzo. Let's see, lots of hellos. Ashley says she's vertical, and there's Stephen D from our Slice of Alaska Homestead. Get down to the bottom here and see what's going on here. D, we are doing great today. We actually warmed up. We're currently sitting at 17 degrees above zero, so we're happy about that. We're supposed to get a heck of a weather front coming in where we can get anywhere from 8 to 30 inches of snow, and it's going to be whiteout conditions. See if I miss anybody here. Yep, we did warm up, Phyllis.
We did. Oh, thank heaven.
Hey, Broke Down, good to see you. Hearts of Gold, good to see you. Ward, how are you doing, buddy? You over hanging out with Sean? Well, we're glad you did stop by and say hi, Ward. Matt's Garage, good to see you, my friend. How are you? Big Family Expedition, good to see you guys. P&J, good. P&J Stitchery, good to see, or PJ's Stitchery, good to see you. How you doing, Kathy? Janet, how are you? Miss April Davis, how are you feeling, sweetie? And there's Clint. Jackie from Toledo, Ohio. Very nice. Shirley, good to see you. And there's my brother. John, come over to the mainstream where it's vertical, unless you're on your phone at the house sitting there with Angelo. Janet Parrish, Mike McKinley, I can hear you just fine, Rob. Sarah, how are you? We're doing great.
I'm well.
There's Sean again. There's George Ann. There's Carl from Miller Outdoors. Squirrel. Scott from North Carolina. Good to see you, Scott.
I just poured bourbon all over my fingers.
Sarah's doing alcohol abuse. She's dropping spilling her bourbon on her fingers. Hello, Urban Bucket. Good to see you. Happy New Year to you as well. Sean says, I'm in the chat now. Not a problem. How you doing, Arlen? And Arlen, so you know, there should be a link somewhere in that chat for you to come over to the mainstream on the horizontal, unless you don't mind the vertical. It's up to you, my friend. There's Troy. How you doing, Troy? April switched over. Susan Cover, how are you? So far, the New Year's been a little crazy. We've had a stupid amount of wind, as you guys know, and we finally did get some snow, so we're very happy about that. PJ Stitchery, the water is now inside the house. We have two 55-gallon drums. If you've seen the tail end of the last video, we show how we set that up using a U-siphon, and it's working fine. Sarah's, doing her thing, melting the water, and so it's working pretty good right now. Clint, how's the weather down in East Texas, my friend? There's AK Doug Mom. How are you? Everybody's greeting one another.
Okay, right here.
Yeah, you're fine right there, Francis. Grab your chair. Brian says New Year's was okay. Yep. And this is Jerry from Butler Family Farm. Self makeover, recovering from bad flu here. Hope it can't reach you there. Oh God, no. We don't go to town enough.
No.
And hopefully, I won't be having to go to town until May. If everything goes. I had some issues when I went to town recently. I'll let you guys know what was going on with that. Let me angle this a little bit more so you can see my Sarah too. And
With wet
angle
hair.
it down. All right, so. Screen weather. No, you're not over at Sean's. He probably didn't have any beer for you, right? NHDH, hello from New Hampshire. What part of New Hampshire are you from? Sean saying Ward. Matt says weather conditions not here in PA 63 today. Ooh, nice.
Ooh,
Yeah, Ward saying Sean.
where are you?
Doing great, thanks. And you can scroll just by dragging your finger like that on that
Yeah.
tablet. So let me get used to the bottom. There you go. Now you can see all
Oh,
the fresh
okay.
stuff.
Okay.
Brian, hey Brian, how are you doing, my friend? I hope you're doing good. Jenna says, make me a double, Sarah.
Yeah, right. Mhm.
Troy says, hey, y'all great and wacky folks. Hey, Troy, good to see you. Sister Stephanie, hello from Boston, Massachusetts. Nice.
Where do you see these? things?
I'm way ahead of you, so just you can keep up. Oh, look at that. I didn't know
Oh.
it did that.
Oh,
Now you might
what
find it a
was
little easier. I'm somewhere in this area here.
Ah,
I just made like a
there's
chat on the tablet
there's
really
Sister
huge.
Stephanie. That's who
Yep.
you just said.
Yep.
Hi.
So I'm just going through.
Boston.
Prior,
Boston.
priority prospecting. How are you?
Old school Alaska.
Hey, that
Night.
is a waste there. That is a waste there. Yeah, it is. John says I'm on my phone casting to the TV with chat. Okay, not a problem, John.
Yeah.
You know you're more techie than I am.
Oh,
Liz
everybody is
Fishman
more techie
506.
than I
Good to
am.
see you. How are you doing? Haven't seen you in a while. Everybody's saying hello.
Hello, hello.
Hello, Joseph from Ohio. Breaks Bake. Good to see you in here. Jerry says you come over to the main live. John's doing a Michigan Zoo sings. You can just use your finger to move it up and down like that.
But I have not yet found anything that you have said.
It's okay. We're almost to the bottom. I'm just
Okay.
greeting people as I'm doing.
Okay, I think I'm at
Um,
the bottom.
Brian says the end of my year and New Year have sucked. I'm sorry to hear that. Our
yeah.
tail end was pretty crappy too. Hopefully it's nothing serious and nothing bad, Brian.
Right.
Clint says it's currently 59 and raining in Texas.
Oh, what part of Texas?
He's East Texas, if I remember right. Hearts of Gold says bad flu season. Yeah, that's why I don't like going to town.
Oh, maybe.
Hope the plastic works for you. It did not, Ward.
No.
The house wound up freezing up. We just had way too much wind, way too cold, and not enough snow. Now we've got about just under a foot of snow on the ground. And underneath the house right now it's 37 degrees, but I'd have to go down there and fix the plumbing.
Mhm.
Have to run some new PEX, and I'm not even going to worry about it because if we're going to be doing what we plan on this house, it's pointless to waste material on the house.
Mhm.
Where we have water in the bathroom right now, so we'll stick with
It'll
that.
work. It'll work.
Mike says he's just saying hi to Sean. Be watching your video very soon. Hello, Tim. Hi, Rob and Sarah from Tim in Minnesota. Good to see you, Tim.
Minnesota.
Simply Me Connie. Hello. How are you doing from Edmonton? Brian says I'm getting better every day, at least
Good.
good, or at least good. And I hear John's been coming to see you, Brian, so that's good.
Brian.
Brian, yep. Brian
Okay.
twins.
Coins.
PJ says that flu strain is really bad.
Oh,
A child near
sorry.
Sacramento is in ICU with, that's
Oh,
not
dear.
good.
That's not good.
Stormy, how are you? Hello from Eastern Washington. Yes, Squirrel again. Do you make shows or are you on YouTube? We just do YouTube.
Yep. He does it. I stand around and try to stay out of the way.
No, she helps a lot. Trust me. Sean says, I actually have one beer tonight, just not what Ward likes.
Oh.
Hello, Aaron. How are you? From Missouri. Janet Mitchell says, laying here with my granddaughter. She's 4.
Oh,
Her daddy informed me
sweet.
today that I need to make her mind. That's
oh.
mom and dad's job.
4-year-olds are supposed to mind. I thought they were like puppies. They didn't have to do anything they didn't want to do.
The Lakes region by Winnipesaukee. I know Meredith very well. I grew up in New Hampshire. We used to, we used to go to Weir's Beach for the water slides. We used to go up there and ride the Mount Washington. The Mount Washington was actually my very first boat ride.
Wow.
Everybody saying hello to
Yeah.
John. It's John says, hello, Sarah, my lovely.
Hello, John.
Making good ice here
Dear
on the
God.
lakes. I bet you are. Hello, Wendy. Wendy says, hi, Rob and Sarah. Wendy from Hereford, Arizona. I'm not sure where you're at.
Here's Ward. You
Yep.
talked to him
Yep.
long ago.
You just got to keep scrolling a little bit, sir. Just
Mr. Stephanie Old
we're almost at the bottom. Well, I gave her something new, so it's got it a little discombobulated right now. It's not going to move when I move, so you'll be all right. All right, let me continue on. Everybody's saying hello to Lee from Fisherman 506, NH 9027. Hello from Southwest Wisconsin. Enjoy your channel. Thank you. Thank you for showing up and supporting us tonight.
I got the end I have is Hearts of Gold Prospect.
Yep, I'm not at the end though, baby.
Oh,
So
well, I don't
let me
see
let me
where-
get caught up. You're not gonna be able to
I have
find it because
no
you weren't
idea
starting
where
with
you
me.
are.
It's okay. Just
Then why am I looking?
in case if you have questions, you can be scrolling through, looking and seeing if you see any questions you might want to answer. Hey, as Ed from Mountain Marina. I actually got
saw
to have
that.
lunch with Ed dinner the other night with Ed over at latitude 62 before he
Yep.
flew out to go back home. Brian
Mhm.
says, I do YouTube, starting to do more vids. Very good, Brian. Yes, please do more. Matt says, don't forget to give Rob and Sarah a thumbs up. Thank you for the reminder for everybody because it does help
Yes,
get us
it
out there
does.
more. And people are greeting one another. 65 in Ohio from George Ann. Janet Mitchell says it's raining. Joseph says, how's the winter going? It is going okay for the most part, aside
Yeah.
from just now getting snow. Where this
Oh.
place is down south, they've got feet and feet and feet, and we barely get a foot.
It was really worrisome for a little while.
Yeah.
I couldn't. We had the problem with the water in the basement and the cellar where we store it, and there was no snow. So, and all the creeks were frozen, and it was
Yep.
tricky.
Only place we can get water that's flowing is down at the
Creek,
creek,
the
at the spring.
spring. Mhm.
But on that, it's gone.
Yep.
And
Now it's going smoothly.
yeah, Brian said had a major stroke on around Thanksgiving. Yes, unfortunately.
Oh dear. Yeah. Recovering.
Yep, he's recovering. He's the one that me and John were talking about earlier that he went over and saw.
I didn't hear it. I
Um,
wasn't paying
Ed says
attention.
still trying to get my new snow machine out here,
Wow.
and we were actually supposed to get 18 to 24 inches of snow tomorrow. Let's hope. But the problem is that they're also forecasting 35-mile-an-hour winds for tomorrow, so it's going to be whiteout conditions. So I don't know. Don't know if you get any new machine tomorrow, buddy.
Pretty tricky.
John says now you have both of you on TV.
Yeah.
Well, see, yeah, because if you look over here, sir, it's only partly because with the vertical. Yeah,
Mhm.
it's
Yeah.
the verticals are pain in the tush,
And
and
this
I
one
forgot
is
to set it up.
totally different.
That's this one here.
That one.
I forgot.
The timing is.
It's
probably
all my
way out of
issue.
whack.
I forgot to click that off, and I'm not sure if I can do it off now or not. So, anyways, moving on. Ward's
Thank
laughing.
Yes, we're a giggle, aren't we, Ward?
Matt's Garage says, hey there, Ed.
Nice.
Brian says, hello, Heart's doing okay. PJ says, in a little cabin, don't you have a bathroom and kitchen?
We do.
But we're not in that cabin yet.
Right.
That cabin is about 850, close to 900 square feet, and we will be doing an addition onto it once we get done with this place here
Mhm.
and making it a little easier for as we both get older, so we don't have to go up and down stairs. Once we have that done, I will turn the bedroom that's over there now into my office and a
Office.
library.
That will be really good.
Yeah. KC says, still moving to the other cabin. Yes, we will be,
Yes,
but
we
not
will
until
be.
the spring, because Adam and
Mhm.
Phyllis are using the cabin right now from Alaska Cut to Cord while they're building their property up. And I'm not going to take that away from them. I'm not that type of
Oh,
person.
no.
We're not at risk of this house falling down, but we're finding more and more issues. Like yesterday when I was outside, excuse me, I got a scratch.
Yeah.
I was looking at the house, I was walking over, and I noticed there's ice coming down the wall.
Mhm.
So that tells me I have a leak in my roof now.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
what do? You just keep plugging along and don't let things affect you. If you
Right.
let things stress you out, you're going to have a heart attack or a stroke. Sorry, Brian.
Yeah.
You don't want to cause yourself any undue distress, and I will not do that to myself. I'll just
Mhm.
plug along as I keep going. And
And the house is holding warmth and it's staying dry.
yep.
So, it seems okay.
Yep. And Mike McKinley over in Ontario said that they had 75-mile-an-hour winds. We had that plus. I think the highest we had, just push it all the way up. There you go.
Oh.
The highest we had was, I think, down in the Palmer area, I think just over 100 miles an hour. And that was for almost 5 weekends in a row. It was
It
insane.
was bad. Yeah, it was hard.
Yep. Brian says he panned some dirt with Hogan yesterday. That's good.
Yeah, cute. Mm.
Hey, Mary, how you doing? Says hello, Carmen Sarah. It says 35 inches of ice on my lake. Good thing I had 36-inch chainsaw bar.
Oh
Yeah.
my, yeah. Oh,
That's one thing I need to find a spot on our lake and an easier way to get there so I can go out there and get ice and water when we have times
Mhm.
like this. I can get to the spring, but the problem with getting to the spring, if I take more than just a couple gallons, it's a bear to get up to because it's steep like this.
mhm, mhm.
Hello
And it's a
from-
ways.
Yep. Hello, Dee from Memphis. Good to see you. Sister Stephanie says, I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys do to the cabs. Oh,
Yeah.
Sarah's already planning everything
I've
out.
got
Trust
some
me.
things drawn out, but we've lived there before, so I know some of how things fit a little bit.
She is she's a planner.
We may do some changes in the kitchen.
Yep. Hartsigle said, I love that water slide, the one at Weir's Beach.
Ooh.
Brian says, yes, it was a good time. Good. John is an amazing friend. And, he's the type of person, he will make sure he checks on you. John and I talk almost daily. And when we get on the phone, it can last anywhere from 10 minutes to 2 hours. It's hard to say by the day.
Yeah.
And you know what? His friendship, it means the world to me. He is, in all purposes, my brother.
Yep.
Renee says, hi, everybody. How you doing, Renee? Wendy says, down by the border of Mexico, I can see Mexico from my deck. Nice. I didn't spend a whole lot of time in Mexico. I was down in Arizona. I was in the Four Corners area for a while doing some work out there in Nevada. It was nice down there.
Yeah.
Simply Connie says, are you guys having the melt Alberta is having? No, we're not melting. We're
No, we're not
17.2 Fahrenheit right now, so we're not melting yet. Hey, Jason Keto, how are you? Good to see you in here, my friend. Sean saying hello to Renee. John says something new. That's a Tandy TSR-80 laptop. What's the matter, Mishka?
Mishka,
Oh,
why is she
no,
crying?
it's not time yet, sweetheart. It's getting close to 5, and that's when they eat.
Mhm.
So, hello, Jack. Hello from Fort Mojave, Arizona. Good to see you. Good to see you in here as well. Big Bear Crispy. I think we got all your snow over here in the North Pole, AK. Expecting another foot. Dang. Yep.
What?
Send it this way, please. We'd love to have the snow. What are you
Oh
doing?
yeah, I touched something and
You're
I
at the
don't-
bottom right here. Don't try to follow me. You're
'Cause
gonna
I-
keep confusing yourself.
absolutely that's worse here than
Mostly what I wanted this for is like if I have to step away, you can read some of the questions at the bottom. That's all. You're fine,
at the
princess.
bottom.
Mary, hush, Hogan. Just say it. Shut up, Hogan.
That's the clue.
Troy says y'all running in the background, drinking moonshine and editing a video. Not a problem, Troy.
Good
I'm glad to see you putting out more videos, brother.
baby.
Renee says, hi, Sean. We are back to the beer and ward. Patricia, hello. Robin, Sarah. Happy Friday. Happy Friday to you.
We
Yeah, we have a
puppy.
monster.
A puppy.
We have a baby monster.
Oh dear, no, you may not have my glasses.
Well, she's
Very
gonna
pretty
try to
glass.
get up in her lap here in a second.
No,
You watch.
Don't do it. I don't want your kisses. It'll be slimy.
It says winds are blowing hard up here, Rob.
Yeah.
We're looking at my weather station right now. We're around 13 knots or 13 miles an hour of wind. And that says, oh, going back a bit there. Yep. The real Mr. Hogan. Everybody's greeting one another. Mary says, Karen was busy chasing frozen turkeys for Thanksgiving. Yes, that it
Oh,
was.
it was fun.
77,
really fun.
Felipe, how are you? It says at 79 mile an hour winds
Mm,
at some point in the past 25 days. No damage, but things.
holy smokes.
Did you hear this old dog?
She is.
No damage, but a few things moved around. Oh, I bet, Ed. What do you want? What do you
God,
want, little
dear.
brat? Come here. You want up my lap?
Oh
You
my
do.
rowdy puppy. Oh, and poor Zuby can't get in your lap. Ew.
Everybody's greeting Flippy.
Yeah.
Run away from the cold weather. Not me. I run to it. I like it.
Yep.
Mishki. Okay, you're being a pain in the tush.
Ravenstorm. Hi guys. Had my baby girl December 23rd. So it's been so crazy over here.
You got to
Y'all
speak up a little
doing-
bit, sir, because I don't know
Hope
if
you're
they
all
can hear
doing
you.
good. Hi guys. Ravenstorm had her baby girl December 23rd. So it's been crazy over there. Hope all is going well
Yep.
for everyone and for you and yours.
Mary says, why would you have a bathroom in the kitchen?
Bathroom. in the
Cabin.
kitchen. Oh, bathroom in the cabin. Yeah, it was an addition. It started off as a big square and then it got bigger and bigger.
Mike says, I'm glad we don't have any snow, live in a big city. Yeah, no, people in the cities get silly when it comes to driving.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, PTL, good to see you. Hi, Rum Sarah. I have some same cup as Rob with ice in it. These were actually a gift from Phyllis
Yes,
to Sarah last Christmas.
they're
And
lovely.
I like using them when I have my rum and coke.
Yep, feels cool.
Yeah, it does.
Yep.
All right. Ashley's dropping links. Thank you, Ashley. And other moderators dropping links. April Davis says, I saw you under the house with its leaning. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
The house isn't leaning yet. It just sank in that corner a little bit. A few people have commented on the video that it's probably frost heaving. It's not, because I can actually go down and dig that dirt out,
Right.
which I'm
soft.
probably going to do to try to straighten that back up. I wasn't thinking right when I was down there. I was stressed out. So when I was pushing on it, it wouldn't move. But I had to dig the dirt out to put the hose under there for the H calorie. So I'm like, all right, I need to go back out there and just crawl back under the house, push the dirt away, stand it back up and brace it, and then try
It'll be
closing
better.
it back up. But like right now, underneath the house is 37 degrees. So I mean, it's not freezing down there anymore. And I don't have my vent system hooked in either. Janet, that was Brian that had the stroke, and
Mhm.
he's staying strong.
Mhm.
Keep fighting and fixing it is all you can do. Exactly, Brian. Mike, how you doing, Mike? It's not so remote, Alaska. Good evening, everyone. Good to see you, my brother. Oh, sorry, Janet. She had a stroke that blinded her left eye.
Ooh.
Ouch.
Mm.
Jack says, Sarah, how is the artwork going?
Not not doing anything.
Sarah has not really done much of her art as of late. She has done little pieces here and there, but as soon as we found out the issues with the house and started making plans to go to the cabin, she started focusing on that. Once we get settled in over there, I'm going to make her a little space over there too to do her art. As you guys see in the one video, the bathroom or the shower room is quite large,
Mhm.
and I'm going to try to set up a part of that for her to do some of her artwork. And the problem is that her artwork is kind of wet and messy, so
is.
I've got to design it, make it so it'll be okay.
Yeah. We're talking about some other options too for wet work.
Not a problem, Jerry. I know you're there, brother.
Mm.
Janet says, Doctor said everyone dies from it, so I'm living proof. Prayers are strong. Yes,
Wow,
exactly.
Yes. Good for you.
Hello, Barbara. I'm late. Evening, y'all. Sorry about your pipes. Not a problem. It happens. It's part of living in Alaska.
And
And
it's not just
here.
Alaska. It's a lot of places.
Yeah. Stormy says 10 days ago we had 82-mile-an-hour winds. Parked my truck in the hayfield for the night, and a lot of trees around the house. Oh, I bet.
Mhm.
I bet. Let's see. Hey, Roger, how you doing? It's Grizzly Acres Homestead. Hey guys, ready for that dumping coming tonight and tomorrow? We are.
Yeah.
We are. I'll have to get out there and groom the trails a little bit more and make sure that there's no issues. Barbara says, when's your next show, Mountain Mariner? Right? I think he just put one out. It says snow or show. Hogan's laughing. Hello, Sally. Good to see you in here. So you have avalanche warnings in Juneau. Are they going to get that snow that you're going to get? Probably not. Because generally, if we get a bunch of snow, and that's unusual for Juneau to get that much snow like that in just one or two dumpings. That's why they're having the problems. They usually get a lot more rainfall and a lot less snow. But this year, it's been weird. Everybody asks us, "Oh, what do you think of the winters? What's your winters like?" And it's like, we can't tell you because every winter is different. Every winter has been different here. The first year we were here, we had the freezes that we just had early,
Mhm.
and then it started snowing. Then we had a massive windstorm, and that storm did major damage to our property. We lost part of the greenhouse,
Yeah.
other buildings like that got
Mhm.
torn up. And then the year up, and then we wound up with almost, well, over 20 feet of snow,
Right.
which may happen again this year. And then the next year after that, it was mediocre. We had about 12, 13 feet of snow. The year after that, we had about 8 feet of snow. Last year, we had 6 feet of snow. And this year, we've only got a foot. So it's kind of crazy. But, like I said, Juneau doesn't usually deal with that much snow in that short time period.
Right.
Shirley says, hello from outside Philadelphia. Feels like spring here today. Oh, nice.
Yay.
And John says, I made a mistake. Brian got all the gold from the bag.
Mm.
Hello, Barbara.
Saying hello.
Nope, there's one about Raven's baby.
Mhm.
Let's
So I'm way
see.
ahead.
Tom says hello from North Michigan to you guys. Hello. And anybody saying Clint says she's a big old sweetie. That means Mishka.
She is.
It says 30 miles an hour here, negative 11 with the wind chill. It's 11 F right now. Warmed up to negative 30 yesterday. Wow. Up from negative 30 yesterday. Yeah,
Wow. That's
we
a
bottomed
big
out at
increase,
about
yeah.
negative 35 yesterday.
Mhm. It was cold yesterday.
Yeah.
It was biting.
That was the first time I didn't really want to go outside.
Mm-mm.
I could have, I just didn't feel like it. It took me forever to get the generator started. We're having a problem with that, and I'll get to that here shortly too. She wants some loving. She always wants some loving, Tom.
She'll push you.
She's a spoiled little monkey. How much do you rent the cabin for in summer? We're not going to be renting this year. We have the trapper cabin that we let friends and family come up in. Brian, you're considered a friend.
Yeah.
So
Just come.
Just come. Just give me a notice. It's a dry cabin, so it has running water in the sink, but you have to use the outhouse. Sorry.
Mhm.
But yeah, get my number from John Bryan if you're interested in coming up,
Do.
or have him call me while you're over there.
Mhm.
Or while he's over there. Lord Shadow saying hello to Kamal Jane. Good to see you, Lord Shadow. You were in a little bit ago, I think. So Stephanie says congratulations to Raven. Yes. Oh, thank you, John. Appreciate the 10 memberships. I'm sure the members do too. Barbara says, where did the curmudgeon come from? Sorry, I got itchy nose. Actually, the name
was
came
funny.
kind of with the property.
Yep.
When we bought the property, the prior owner to us, Tom, his girlfriend had painted a rock that said curmudgeon. And it was there when we got here. So I called up, because Sarah and I both love like wordplay.
Mhm.
And I said, do you guys mind if we use that name? And they're like, nah, go for it. So it stuck. And that was before we even started doing YouTube.
Mhm.
We just liked the name, because curmudgeon, they weren't in,
Mhm.
and I'm cranky. So it kind of stuck.
I'm not cranky though.
John's stuck in a large shadow. Let's see. Oh, I think it might be close to the bottom here. Woo! Wow. Brian says you heard about that issue. Yeah. Gregory Glazer. Hi, guys. Have you experimented with the battery box anymore? I'm thinking about an emergency setup. This situation for situations. Thanks, Greg in Indiana. That little orange box at EBL works great. I use it all over the place. It's actually what's powering the little cabin right now, believe it or not. But behind me on the floor, I'm actually testing out another one. And all of a sudden, I've got a whole bunch of them. I know not everybody's big fans of reviews, so I'm going to start posting the reviews on a different day. And I also did start a secondary channel just for reviews, but that'll take time to take off.
Mhm.
But I have a unit behind me that's really good. And I'm working with an American-based company for another one. And I've got to work out the deal with them. They want to do it, but I've got to explain to them they want it done in a certain time frame. Like Alaska's on a
That
different
can't
time frame.
happen. Yeah.
We have to have them shipped by boat and then train
Mhm.
and then car and then train. So,
And then
but the power
Snow machine.
stations are really good. Some of them are not so good, but so far I've had really good luck. Like the one I've been testing right now, it's a 3,000 watt or 3,200 watt, I believe it is, or 3,600. So it's called a Flash Beep 3,600. It just popped into my brain. And it powered our refrigerator for almost 2.5 days. And on their website, it says it only does a mini fridge for like 18 hours. So for it to run for almost 3 days, I'm tickled pink.
Mhm.
But no, if you can find one you like, grab it up. And you said there will be a few more reviews coming on those, as well as from that same company, Velit, as the name of it. They're based out of Colorado. They're also sending me, the little Chinese diesel heaters that you see. These are their version of it. They're much better built, and it can actually burn gasoline and diesel. I was going to do is change out a motherboard in it, and that's what attracted me to it, because I have a bunch of old gas here that's still good, viable gas, but it's got algae issues and stuff like that in it, and you'll find out about that here in the future. Matt's Garage says, hello to Not So Remote Alaska. Ed says, I cut my ice hole through 35 inches of ice and couldn't push the block of ice down under the ice.
No.
Like I used to do, had to lift plugs out of the I bet. That's
Oh, my.
crazy. It's been weird, Ed. The weather's been nuts up here. And I was sitting in the parking lot at the train depot getting bad news because I almost didn't make it home that day while your flight was taking off. I heard the helicopter
Right.
taking off.
Yep.
As soon as I get to the bottom, I will give you guys a little update on that.
Mhm.
Yeah, Ed's cameras are shutting off the cold. Ed said I need to catch up. Ed, yep. John says the first floor in the current cabin should be her studio. You have a barn and a man cave. No, the first floor addition we're doing is going to be a bedroom, John.
Yeah.
And she doesn't want to have to go up and down the stairs. That's why it's going to turn into
In
the
about
studio.
10 years, I'll worry about that.
Yeah, but upstairs turn into a studio. She don't like
Right.
me being away from the house when I'm doing my recording, so she can ask me questions of stuff like that.
Yeah.
It was actually her idea to put the studio up there once the addition's done. So don't get pushy. So shut up, Hogan. Tom says link from Mountain Mariner. Yeah, somebody will drop the link there, just right below where you said Tom. Jan says, what a wonderful idea, John. Yep. Congratulations to all that got free memberships. Yep. Hey, Bito, how you doing down there in South America, my friend? San Paulo, if I remember correctly. Sandala, good to see you. Tomcat Josh, good to see you. Anybody's saying thanks to Ashley for dropping links and greeting
Yes.
one another.
Good man, Ashley.
I'm trying to see if I can get to the bottom to try to catch up. I'm not seeing a lot of questions, so it's good. Raven says, gotta go. Y'all need to get some sleep. Well, baby girl is sleeping. Yes,
Oh,
get
yes,
some sleep
that's
while
the
you
rule.
can.
Mhm. Yep, because who knows what the schedule will be.
Yeah, you be safe out there too. There's Rodney from Pure Alaska. I'm late. Was talking with Jackie. Not a problem. Tell Jackie we said hi. And I was only joking about revving up the engine to scare her the other day when you were plowing. I don't want to get hit when I come over next. Ed says, I'm a moderator here, but I'm currently moderately drinking some whiskey and lacking post skills and lacking post. D says we have warmed up from -52 to a balmy -20. Yeah, D and Steve have been getting the you-know-what end of the stick lately with the cold.
Cold.
You got to watch a couple of their shorts. She was showing me some of the stuff as it was going on, and I was like, oh my. If you haven't checked out their one of their shorts about the ice, you need to. No, I'm sure you'll be happy to get some sleep, Raven.
Mhm.
I'm just looking to see if I see any questions. Jerry says, hi, guys. Are any more experience with the battery box? Oh, I think I answered that. Yeah. And if I miss your questions, guys, please keep asking so I make sure that I get you. You're at the bottom, sir.
At the
Yours
bottom.
is set up to stay at the
Yeah.
bottom.
Oh, I see.
ACTC says, me too. I'm on the phone. Tell Adam we said hi if that's who you're talking to.
Oh,
PJ says, can vehicles drive to your property? No, they
No.
cannot. The nearest road to us is 13 miles south.
mhm.
If you're riding up here, it means you're on the railroad and you're going to get in trouble because they don't like that.
It's because it's so dangerous.
Well, there's just no roads.
There's no roads.
And people have tried to ride up the tracks and had problems. And those
Mhm.
people, they slap on the hands and say, don't do it again. You're bad, bad, bad. And then if I did it, they'd probably arrest me.
Mm.
That's just my luck. Mercedes says, hello from Michigan, 60 here at 9 a.m., down below freezing tonight. My bones can't take this. Oh, I'm sorry.
Mhm.
We like the cold. So far, we haven't had any problems with aches and pains, but we're dry cold up here.
There's a big difference. A big difference between wet cold and dry cold.
Yeah. Jack says, how warm is it typically in your house? We try to keep the house between 65 and 70. Right now, it's quite warm because we've been melting snow. And have been finding if we keep the Obadiah burning hotter, yes, it uses more wood, but it keeps the glass clean inside and it helps keep the flue cleaner.
It does. The flue cleaner is a big thing. It also melts the snow a bit faster.
Yep.
Which is nice.
Because let me see if I can twist this a little bit.
Mhm.
You see that silver thing right there? There's two of those that are connected in the middle. That's a 20-gallon water tank.
Yep.
And we just pack it with snow and away it goes.
And there's a little nozzly thing at the bottom,
It's got a
and
drain.
it drains out into a big bucket, and I use it.
Yep. Sandollar says it was 24 degrees here this morning and in Central Oregon, the high desert area. Ooh.
Ooh.
I like the high desert of Oregon. It's a beautiful area up there. I've done a lot of hiking in there. There's a trail that goes through one area. I cannot remember the name of it, and I loved hiking it.
Hmm.
Not a problem. You can be late. You made it. That's what matters.
Right.
Hello. How is Alone? She is fine. If
Yeah.
you go to her community tabs, you will see that she has made a post over there explaining what's going on. We were texting back and forth and emailing back and forth the other day. So she's fine.
Mhm.
She'll be updating a little bit here in the next month or so. She's been working her little tail off.
She's really working
She went
hard.
back to
Busy.
work and she's working approximately 60 to 70 hours a week, trying to get some money built back up to do more improvements around the property. So
Mhm.
she's doing good.
Yeah.
And just greeting one another. John says, did Sarah just say she does not get cranky?
No.
No, she tries to say that, but she knows better. She doesn't get cranky, John. She gets hangry.
Oh yeah.
She gets hangry. Why do you think I'm always cooking? Why do you think I always have sweets on hand?
Feed me.
Rodney says, sorry, everybody. I'm not chatting. I'm driving in rush hour traffic and
Oh
listening.
my. Yes.
Rodney,
you have to
don't
be
worry about it.
careful.
And we should be doing an Ask and Alaska on Sunday. It'll just be Rodney and I. We
Mhm.
had some people that were going to be coming on, but they had to cancel because of prior commitments or unexpected commitments.
Unexpected.
But we do have some people that will be coming up soon. So just hang with us and you'll be seeing a lot of other people coming in here soon.
Right.
This after the holidays and with our crazy weather we've had up here, it's been a little crazy.
It's been a different winter.
No, I did not just say situations. Nice try though. Situations.
Sit.
Hey, A3 Sky Warrior, good to see you. One of our Gold Community family members. Working the night shift as usual. Have a great night. You as well. It says need to add to my Ed dictionary. Tomcast says rush hour in Alaska, 5 cars. No, it is
Mm-mm.
more than 5 cars, especially if you're coming through Wasilla.
Oh my.
Their rush hour is weird. It starts at like 1 o'clock and goes to like 5.
Yeah.
And when you're coming down the hill from up by Lowe's and the Ford dealer, you're going up towards Sportsman's Warehouse. It's like a mile-long traffic jam, and it can
Mhm.
take 30 minutes to get through that section.
Yep.
And then as soon as you get into the like mile past that, you get open roads.
Yep.
Go figure.
Mhm.
It's just really weird. Right, Matt? Ed, are you slurring your hearing again? Not a problem, Sky. I want to get back to work.
Yep.
I was looking for questions, and I'll get into giving you guys a couple updates on what's going on. If I miss anything, make sure you give me a thumbs up or tag us in it. We'll make sure we answer it. Kerm quit eating beans, and you wouldn't have to have any old gas. And those, don't mind Mary. Mary's a smart ass. We like Mary. She's always got something to say. Lord Shadow says, okay, I have to run. My dinner's done. Have fun, be safe, stay warm. Not a problem, brother. You too.
Yes.
And John says, I would love to drag Brian up there. Problem is, I don't think I could drag him back. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it, John.
Mhm.
Hello. Nancy.
from
Nancy.
Tennessee.
Nancy, an artist. Nancy artist. That's what it looks like. Good to see you from Tennessee. How are things out that way? My grandmother's side of the family is from Pikeville, Tennessee.
Nice.
It says this is the thickest lake ice I've seen in 12 years living here.
Wow,
Wow. Well, it's because we've had enough snow to keep it warm.
that's it.
Sandal says Sean in Funny River said it was super cold there too. Yeah, it was
Mhm.
funny because he's posting on his Facebook. He's -35. We're like -12.
Mm,
I give Sean heck about that.
mhm.
Matt says hello to Adam and Phyllis. Thank you, Tomcat. Appreciate that, brother. Giving out some memberships.
Oh, nice.
I'm sure everybody will appreciate those that got those. Mike says, well, have a great night, Robin. Sorry, you too, Mike.
Yep.
My skin is dry. That's why I'm rubbing.
Mhm.
Thank you, Ash, for mine a thumbs up. John says, hey, guys, John from Wisconsin here, 32 and no snow right now. Whew. Hopefully you get some snow if you want it. If not, I hope you don't get it. We want snow.
We do.
John says, I have haters coming from Australia, yet my brother has yet to send me any. John, I literally have a bag for you, and I'm going to be sending stuff out to Mary on Saturday, and I'll put it in that box, pre-labeled, so she can ship it to you. Don't give me no poop, Hogan.
Yeah, the mailbox is just not
It's a little
down this
far
way.
away,
Yeah.
John.
Remember? You've been here. You know these things.
Cheers, you're going to get loud tonight, right? Yeah. If Ed's drinking, he's going to be playing his guitar up there, and I might hear it.
Oh, nice.
Hey, Sarah from John. I found a place I can buy a barrel of no,
A barrel of what?
nothing,
Oh, wait.
nothing.
He skipped it. He just
bullet
zoomed.
bourbon.
Oh, a barrel.
You see how big her eyes just got, John?
A big barrel. A real barrel. Woo!
Oh no, sorry, PJ. She forgot her question.
What question?
Any aftershocks from the earthquake? We didn't really feel any of the aftershocks from that one earthquake or the one we had the other day. Stormy says we always get a January thaw here, then back to cold and snow. Does that happen there? No. Once we usually get into mid to late January, we actually are starting to warm up. Right now, our forecast. Let me look. Like I said, we're dropping down. We're at 16.8 degrees, so we're getting cold.
But it takes all that time till spring to get the snow melted.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was a kid, there was a winter in upstate New York that had a January thaw, and my friend and I went out and played in the back fields.
So
No snow.
our forecast right now, starting tomorrow, we're going to be 22 degrees tomorrow.
Okay.
Then the nights can be in the double digits. The 11th, we're going to be 14 during the day, -16 at night.
Oh, my.
Monday will be -5. And then after that, we're on the rise. I mean, all the way into the 1st of February, we're going to be in the low teens to sometimes in the low 20s.
Wow.
And then by February 6th, we're going to be 30 degrees.
It's a warm winter.
January 7th, we're going to be 33 degrees. So
It's
our
not
weather's
even
kind of weird up here.
freezing.
It's really weird up here.
Yeah.
If I did it, they wouldn't really be amazed that an old lady. Yeah, do things. Don't be afraid to do things.
Who did it? Who's
Yeah,
that?
PJ Stitchery, Kathy.
Yes.
Make it good to see you, my friend. Our social Alaska saying where in Wisconsin are you? Our school says we're back in the 30s. I'm looking for any new questions because I want to give you guys a quick update on things that have been going on around here. Not so, Mary. She's not cranky because of anything I do.
No.
Down east, good to see you. What time are your live broadcasts? We usually do them every so often. Usually Fridays between 4 and 4:30. We start them up.
Mhm. But sometimes I don't know what day it is, so
Yeah, we lose track of days really
Yeah.
easily up here.
really.
Hey, All Things Country, good to see you in here, brother.
Mhm.
Got a lot of our gold community friends in here.
Nice.
Downey says, did the earthquakes make the big crack causing your water to freeze? No.
No, it didn't.
Well, actually,
well,
yes and
yeah.
no. It did kind of mess up that corner of the house, and it'll get fixed to a point. Okay, ATC, all these countries talking to Hogan.
Mhm.
But something they're doing. Aussie, hi from Melbourne. Hey,
Oh, wow.
good to see you. How's you? Probably warm as heck down that way.
Oh, it's summer.
Sorry, John says slice of Alaska South, Wisconsin. I started watching Curmudgeon because of Sean. Oh, through Sean. Well, thank you,
Nice.
thank you, Sean. Tom Kidd says, how many white owls have visited? I haven't seen any white owls. We have boreal owls in the area. I don't know about
Mhm.
anything else that changes colors. You talking about the great snowy owl or whatever it is?
I don't know.
Ooh, was 100+ yesterday. Only 74 today.
Holy
Ooh.
smokes. That's hot. Even
Hey,
74.
Mike Lambert. He lives down the tracks from us little ways. Hang on to your hat. Supposed to get 2 feet of snow Sunday, Monday.
Oh,
Good thing it gets a lot for 8 straight days. Then it gets good for 8 straight days. Good.
okay.
I don't mind the snow. I can, if we get 2,
Yeah,
3
we
feet,
could
that's
use
fine
it
because I can
on-
get some trails packed in, get out into the woods
Mhm.
further,
Yep.
which make me happy. Send it, Mike. Matt says, with everything Alaska throws at you in winter, it's no wonder you guys up there just call a time out and go have some crazy fun.
Yeah,
right?
right.
John says, I got the package. Got a package headed going out with rare wood and big heat blankets headed out Monday. Yeah, he's got a bunch of I'll show you later.
Okay.
It says Grande Pro sent me 2 trail cams. Very impressed with the X66 Pro cell. Nice, Ed. Somebody reached out to me today about trail cams too, and I haven't responded to them yet. Boy, I just can't get down to the bottom, so I can give you guys a couple updates on stuff.
Mm.
And Phyllis says we need to start a Wisconsin club.
Yeah.
We do have a lot of folks from Wisconsin.
Mhm.
Do you have ice breakup time? Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
start breaking up
Mhm.
probably in late April, early May.
Mhm.
If I miss questions, come back and ask them again.
We go right
Yes,
from.
yes, Mary. Mother Nature is bipolar, big time
Yeah,
up here.
that's true.
Hello, Alaska Living. Good to see you guys. Good evening, y'all. We survived that blast. It's warmed up to 40 degrees.
Wow.
To positive too. Wow.
Holy smokes.
Emily. The name's, I wonder if this, no, from Virginia. Okay, I have a friend there with a last name, very similar. His name, Emily.
Hmm.
The last video of yours on YouTube served up for me. Your pipes were freezing. Any
Yeah.
improvement? They froze again, and they actually parts of the pipe are broke. So we actually moved all of our plumbing inside.
Yep. And it's not bad. We have running water in the kitchen, and in the bathroom.
Mhm.
And but I have to supply it to 2 big what do you call those things?
55-gallon drums.
Drums. Yeah.
Yep.
So I melt it on the back of the stove and pour it in the drums.
Yep. Tell how says Toronto was all December -15, -20 Celsius,
Wow.
and out of nowhere, today we hit 16 plus.
Wow.
I hope you
nice.
both enjoy the fast spring with much energy. Right? Same here.
Mhm. Mhm.
Sandola says, what is your favorite pie to eat and or make? All.
Apple or pumpkin?
Yeah, we're actually both very
Pumpkin.
partial to apple pie.
Yep.
That's why you see us make a lot for the holidays for apple pies.
Mhm.
I like cherry pies. Pumpkin pie is good. I like lemon meringue. I like butterscotch pie.
Ooh,
Actually, that was the first butterscotch pie was the first pie that I made up here
Yeah,
for our first Thanksgiving.
it was yummy. We like pies.
Eat all these countries. The way I look at it, you make Valentine's Day got the Blas beat. Yep. PJ Stitchery, they're live today. Started at 5:30 Pacific Standard Time. Yep. John says, I have heard anything about the main cabin and you're building and demolishing. We're demolishing.
Demolishing.
not 100% demolished. We're going to leave
Right.
part of it, basically from, you see that wall behind me, we're going to come forward about 5 feet this way and put a wall there. And that's going to turn into my new workshop where I can drive my machinery in, work on it, and then drive out. Cause that's the lowest point of the building.
Right.
It's only about a foot off the ground. So it'd be a lot easier.
Whereas down here, it's like 4.5
Yeah. 4.5, 5 feet over here.
feet. So that's the issue.
I don't know when the meetup's going to be this year. I checked with Bill or Crystal on that one there, living in Alaska. Crystal's the one that usually comes up with all the dates and posts them. If you get a hold of me, I can get you her email address if you don't already have it.
Yeah, she organizes.
Barb says, hello from South Florida. Warmed up to 85 here after a
Woohoo.
cold front, dropping us into the 50s
Oh,
two
wow.
2 weeks ago. Whew. Emily gives a thumbs up. It says, if you see a polar bear is happy one day, it means the next day that you will have a bipolar bear. Dad jokes. John, you got to send me those cards. John's got a deck of dad jokes.
Oh, that's sweet.
Living in Alaska, I have not heard any mention on the meetup yet.
No,
Yep.
not a peep.
All these country says blueberry.
Oh.
Yeah,
blueberry.
yeah.
Ah.
Actually, what I make the most of, John's right. I make a lot of cinnamon rolls, and everybody
Oh,
loves my
they're
cinnamon rolls.
really good.
Mac will be, our neighbor from down the trail. He'll be asking, "You making cinnamon rolls? You gonna make cinnamon rolls? You gonna make cinnamon rolls?" And I always make sure I make cinnamon rolls when
When he
Mac's
comes
here.
up, yeah.
And I also make a bunch and give them to the train folks.
They like them.
Exactly. Downey says it best. I've never met a pie I did not like. Apple pie, chocolate cream, banana cream. Yep, exactly.
Oh, wow, yeah. I hadn't thought
There is no
about all the
bad
cream
pie or
pies.
cake, right, D? Urban Lady just fixed the way my name displays so it matches my YouTube channel successfully. Oh, good.
That's easy to keep track
And
of.
it
who's who. Yeah,
says,
that
do you
helps.
get much power from your solar panels this time of year, or you have to? We run a lot of
Yeah.
generators, and we're going to get into
Yeah.
about the generators here in a few minutes. We're getting a lot more power now. I have 6 panels that are not hooked into the system, and over the next few days, I'm hoping to get them wired in, because that should be able to get us up and over the point of charging. Any
Mhm.
given time, we're drawing about 6 amps out of our batteries. And currently, when we're getting sun, we're only pulling in maybe 3 amps. So we're still in a negative. So we don't have to run a generator quite as much. So once I get those other bifacial panels hooked in, those are the ones you saw me hook up put on the poles earlier this
Mhm.
year. It took forever to get my wire. I have the wire now, so I just need to get them hooked in. I'm trying to design a way so I don't have to cut the wire. So when we get over to the other cabin,
Right. we
the
can-
wire's
I
fine
want
and not all cut up.
Mhm.
But we predominantly run generators right now. It's actually running right now,
Mhm.
but it's in a building, so you're not going to hear it.
That's a nice feature.
It says funding with pies is you can do a real time pie chart too. No,
That
nope.
was punny.
I eat the whole pie if I can.
That was very punny.
Yes, John
pie.
makes some of the best banana bread I've ever had.
Mm. Mm.
And when he starts putting his passion fruit in it when it comes in, ooh,
We
oh
don't
my
get
gosh.
passion fruit up here.
No, we can't grow passion fruit here. It's a tropical
No.
plant.
Yeah.
John's property's full of it.
Yeah.
Matt says they can really get creative with multiple pies in a Venn diagram. That's right. Making bread tonight. Yeah, I make bread
Oh.
once a week.
Yep.
Yeah, and copper wire is stupid expensive right now. It
Mm.
really is.
Boy.
Oh my God, I hit the bottom. Wow.
Holy smokes.
Raisins depends on what it is. I like
Right.
making rice pudding with raisins in it, and I don't mind munching on raisins every now and then. It's a good snack, but they can't be super sweet. If they are, I've got to put a little salt on them, which isn't good for blood pressure. Oh,
I never knew.
hey, how you doing, Knight? Oh, I made it. Oh, late am I? You're about an hour
Right,
late.
yeah.
That's all right.
Never mind.
So
Better late
now
than
that
never.
now that we're at the bottom,
Okay.
I went to town last Thursday on the Hurricane Turn Train,
Mhm.
and who's that? Hey, Scott, how are you and Cynthia doing and the kids? I went into town. Went in to get cabinetry,
Right.
and we had been chatting with a number of people about cabinetry. One of them turned out to be a total scam.
Mhm.
And I found out it before I went into town. They had the same item listed for 3 different areas of Alaska, 3 different prices, 3 different names. And of course, as soon as you talk to them, oh, I need $75 to hold it. So I wrote those off.
Mhm.
I found a few more other people that had what I wanted. And in the end, they flaked out. So I already had the room booked, couldn't really get a refund. So I went into town to grab a few things we needed. We needed some paper towels, we needed some TP, and a few little odds and ends. Plus, I had the battery system that's in the back over here that I had to pick up from Patrick.
Mhm.
So I went in.
Yep.
The night I get in there, it was nice. Get to my Airbnb, I parked the truck, get out, and I get up early. I'm an early riser no matter what.
Yep.
And I remote started my truck, waited about 10 minutes, restarted again, and then went out. I get out there, put my key in the truck, ignition wouldn't turn. A couple hours later, I finally got it to work. I drove straight to the Ford dealership and talked to them, and they're like, "Oh, this is common up here. There's a little locking mechanism that comes off your steering column that locks onto the ignition, and sometimes that breaks because it's plastic. Who that puts plastic parts in something like that that's going to break, especially in Alaska where it's cold?"
Of course, we did
So what
buy it in
happened is it
Florida.
got jammed in there, and when I'm messing with it, because I could actually literally turn my wheel, and it would from the start, and it was free. So I messed with it enough where it must have fallen down further down the column, and I was able to start the truck. So I went about my day, and I actually wound up not staying at the Airbnb again that night, and got a town. Went to Latitudes, got a room, and that's when I ran into Ed from Mountain Mariner,
Mhm.
and we hung around and BS'd a little bit, had a drink, and had some dinner. And Ed, next time I'm getting that captain's platter. That looked really good. I haven't had fried clams in forever.
I could have.
Yeah, but they mix it with other stuff you can't have.
have.
So it was an ordeal, but it just saddens me that society has gone so downhill that when you try to buy something, that nobody will hold to their word. If I give my word to somebody, I hold to my word. These people, squirrel. No offense, squirrel. And
We like
you know,
squirrels.
they flake out really easy. And I try not to be mad because it's part of life, but at the same time, what are you doing? And getting things when you live as remote as Sarah and I do, as well as some other people that are in here, you
That's not
see
easy.
something, you got to make contact. And 9 times out of 10, if you lived in town, you get it for a better deal. But we have to make a full offer price on it and say, hey, can you hold it till I come in? Here's a little bit of cash.
Right.
9 times out of 10, they tell me to get back. So I have to sit there and pick and choose so I can find things. We're trying to find a little bit of cabinetry to go in for the cabin. So before we go over there, we're going to change things up. We're going to move where the stove is. We're going to move where the refrigerator goes because the refrigerator never really went anywhere there.
No, there wasn't one.
But we're going to put in a propane electric refrigerator over there. So in the wintertime, we run out propane, so it'll use less power. Summertime, we run electric. My intention is to get a 36-inch Wolf commercial stove and a couple more cabinetries to fill in spaces so we have a little bit more cabinetry. And then we're going to put, go ahead.
We have perfectly good spinners in the corners, and they work really well. No doors.
Lazy Susans.
Lazy Susans. Yeah. No doors.
So
Ew.
that
And
was
it's down low with dog hair in our case.
that was kind of an ordeal, and it was a real pit up. And then when I got home, we had issues with the generator. My Predator 5000 that our friend Bill brought up to us that lives down by Shawn, Alaska. His died within weeks, unfortunately. Mine has got well over 1,600 hours on it now.
Yeah.
And the other day, it started doing something strange. I'd plug in and start charging and tell me it'd shut off and say over voltage. And it'd take me a little while to get started. And then yesterday, it started not wanting to start. I can push the start button and the light is blinking at me 5 times and it's shutting off. And everything I looked at online said it was battery voltage. Well, I checked the battery voltage, not the battery voltage. It's at 12.8. So the battery's fine. So now I'm having to I have to have the sides open. I have to get in there where the choke is, hold the choke open, start it by hand. It does start. It just can't use electric. So now I definitely can't go into town because Sarah can't pull start that thing.
I cannot.
So I've got to figure something out with that. I do have another generator here in case that one doesn't completely die. The problem is most of your inverters nowadays, for being off grid, like clean power. So they want an inverter style generator, which is what my Predator 5000 is. Or they want a diesel generator because it's a smoother power. The generator I got from Rodney not long ago is a Troy built. Unfortunately, is not an inverter generator. That thing is actually strong enough to run everything here pretty much at once. It's about an 8,000 or 8,500 watt generator, but it runs at like 6,500 max is the 85. But not being clean inverter, I can't, or inverter style generator, I can't really use it for a whole lot of charging. I can use it for short time, but then I run the risk of frying my inverters, which I don't want to do that. That's expensive. So the thing we're looking at now is getting a diesel. I have my Yanmar. I ordered parts on Amazon and eBay. Every time I use eBay and PayPal, I have problems. And again, I had problems. I placed my order. My address is already stored on my PayPal. It's stored on my eBay. What happens? It goes to Georgia, the same PO box, but to Kingston, Georgia. I've never lived in Georgia. My mom has, but I've never had an address in Georgia. That was 3 weeks ago. It's still en route to go back to the company so I can get a refund and reorder it to have it shipped here. What happened is my old Yanmar blew the seals on, or blew up the high injector pump. So I need to have a high injector pump to run that. The problem with that one, that Yanmar is old. It's about 15, 20 years old, and I have no clue on the hours on it. So I'm looking at a diesel from Central Maine Diesel out of Maine, and it's about a 4,500 watt continuous duty. And it'll have a 2-wire start, so I can hook it into my inverters, and it'll charge my batteries whenever I need it to do it. It has a glow plug, so it'll warm it up, but I keep my buildings warm using the little Chinese diesel heaters. So that's not an issue. So it's one thing after another, but we have backups to backups. Unfortunately, some of our backups are a lot lower power, so I can't charge as fast. It is what it is, but this is part of the challenges of living off grid, especially here in Alaska and being remote, where you can't always get access to things.
Right.
Let me catch up on chat. I see some stuff going on here.
Speaking a language I don't understand.
Yeah. And Scott says, oh man, my ProMaster, if the battery is weak and try to start it, it will lock the key in the ignition.
Oh,
Yeah, pull it out.
Oh boy.
Yep. I don't know what those. I just heard bang all of a sudden, and the camera went off. Sounds like the wind's picking up.
Is that what?
What's your wind, Dad? Ours is only saying 6.7, so
wow.
6.7, not that stuff these kids are talking. Sorry. Real Stogan, I could probably have written the box. That's the water on the stove here now.
And the fan.
Right, fried clams for the win. I used to love getting fried clams when I was a kid.
Excuse me.
John says maybe, but these are real bad.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Tiffany, I see you come in there. Canadian Family Life. Hopefully you guys are all doing good out that way.
Right.
1227 silver. How much snow do you have? About a foot. I'm sorry I'm behind. I got to give you guys my information, what's going on. I don't want to read through comments all the time, because otherwise you're not getting any information that's new to us. Scott says, man, I've found that the propane fridges are less efficient than electric.
Really?
When I use the electric fridge, like that one over there, it uses quite a bit of power. When it's running, it starts off at 100 amps or 100 watts, then drops down to about 30 to 55. If I can just cut that out for the wintertime, or use propane in the wintertime and then run electric in the summertime, I'll be happy. I have 600-pound bottles up here. So I don't have a shortage of propane.
True.
Nope, not making any clicking sounds, Ed. You just push the button and it just flashes at you. John with his dad jokes. PJ says you almost have to be like a Amish, no power or any machinery. Believe it or not, the Amish have quite a bit of machinery. Amish made that stove behind me, so therefore they have a welder.
Yeah.
PJ says when it comes to use of power, comes to your power issues, yeah. Power, we don't really have power issues. It's just the generators. I mean, I like Honda. I couldn't afford a Honda when I got it, and this one here was brought to us from down south by Bill for $1,000. I wasn't going to complain. And like I said, it's got over 1,600 hours on it, and that's a lot for a small engine. Peter says, Rob, you have integrity, which is on the way out of our Yes, it is.
Mhm.
It is. That it is. Our America says, I really like the Onan. It has the Isuzu diesel, which is a really good diesel engine. I've worked on a few that were in boats.
Mhm.
I've had to get parts, but it's been simple to replace the parts. Parts are expensive at times, but yeah, just don't ever buy a Volvo. I had a Volvo in my Vindo 50 sailboat, and it was MD-17, and each cylinder is an individual jug. For me to get a head gasket kit for that, it was almost $2,000. You know where I found it? I found it on Etsy. $150 shipped express. I had it in 3 days from Bulgaria.
Oh my gosh.
Go
And it
figure.
worked.
And it was the same engine, same part.
Huh.
But anything Volvo coming into this country, they jack the prices up. They're stupid. That's why I like my Yanmar and my Kohler.
Mm.
But yeah, no, the owner generators are good, and the Isuzus are really good motors. John says, "Yep, it will be a good time. All things country. Yep. Windy is better than earthquake. Yes. No.
No,
The
not
house-
necessarily.
All right.
It depends on
Let's
the
see if you
timing.
can you see that light right here? Let's see if you can move it. When we had the windstorms, that light was doing that because the house was
It was
moving.
moving.
Because the
It
house
hung,
was
it
moving.
hung from ropes. And ooh.
D says it's 18 over there. Oh, no,
Oh,
Scott says
Dean.
18 over there.
Mm.
Hey, Damien, good to see you. And Janet says, is the little lake frozen? Don't know. Haven't been out there. I'm sure it is. It was frozen when me and Mac were out there a couple months ago.
Yep.
Yep. Going good out here, Damien. Clayton. Hey, Clayton. Good to see you. Clayton is a good friend from Georgia.
Nice.
Clayton, if you go down to see Hovey anytime, Clayton, give me a call when you're down there, and let me know when you're going down to see Hovey. Barbara says, good night, y'all. Good night to Barbara. You have a great night.
Good night. Dear.
PJ says, true, but that stove is not electric or gas. True.
No, it's wood. You're right.
John says, take a lake full of great fish, just no fishermen. I know, shut up. Yeah, John, I was the only one to land a fish down there. You weren't. My fish might have only been this big,
I was gonna
but I
say,
landed a fish. Like I always tell you,
Poor
John, I
fish.
catch fish. I don't fish. I catch fish. You
poor
fish.
fishes, poor
Those that
fishes.
don't know, it's a long saying joke with
Yeah.
John and I. I'd be out fishing in Florida and I'm catching snook, snapper, stuff like this. Everybody else is catching stuff that's 2-3 feet long, but I'm catching. I don't care. They'll lose 100 pieces of bait or 5-10 lures. I always catch fish.
I caught a fish once
Yep.
and I ate it for breakfast.
Yeah. PJ says we're not like that one. No, not a fan of the one.
No.
Clayton says, okay, he'll talk to Hobie's down there.
Mhm.
Alaska My Heart. Alaska My Heart's in here? Or are you just saying Alaska My Heart, John? Let's see, mine is bigger. No, it didn't go in the boat, John. So no, it wasn't bigger.
I didn't
I
in
hooked
the
into a
boat.
couple that were decent size too. It has to get into the boat. The trapping trip was the first getting out of the house for a bit. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, I bet that was a good sized beaver though that you got there, Clay. Your catch is small.
Beaver's
the
nice.
smallest ever. You know what, John? But I still catch. That's what all that matters. I mean, like fry eggs. You could. Knight
too.
says I was apparently in the wrong stream chat. Oh, I'm sorry, Knight. Yeah. Genesis, I like your copper cup, Rob. Thank you. That was a gift from Phyllis to Sarah last year for Christmas.
Yep. I got several.
Yep, we got 2 of them,
And
maybe
a
3.
lovely
Cookie jar, flower
cookie
jar.
It says flower on the front, but it's a stainless color and copper, and it's beautiful.
Knight says, did you ever give any thought about Yolometer offer? If you want to sell one, go right ahead, but that'd be a big one. Those that don't know, she's referring to the Ryan Hall Yawl. He has the yawl meters, which are like yardsticks and stuff like that that go into the snow. so you can keep track of it. And I don't know if Ryan has any of those up here. He's a cool weather guy. I watch him on YouTube every now and then. I kind of like the John in New Hampshire, folks. There's a guy up there that does the weather of New Hampshire. That was it, the New Hampshire Redneck or Hillbilly or something like that. He's kind of funny. John says, I saw you and it got scared. BS, Hogan. Yamaha makes good gas generators too, but like Honda, they are all spendy. Yes. I actually have parts for an old Yamaha diesel generator, which not a lot of people don't know they made diesels, but they do. And that's what's going to be attached to my Yanmar once I get that back up and running. But I need to get a really good, I want a brand new diesel so I know it's going to last the rest of my life. Because when I maintain stuff, I maintain it to a T. I use synthetics and all those kinds of things and stuff like that. Clay says it tastes good too. I bet. I've not eaten beaver. One of these days I will.
No, I haven't.
So let's keep your mind clean. I know how you think. Phyllis is kind of a with the word beaver. So we had to keep her in check. John says, Arlo Mugget. Don't know. Oh my God.
What?
Hang on here.
What?
Brooke Trust says, good evening, Kamaj. From beautiful South Florida, catching a few minutes out by the gazebo. Not a problem, Brooke Trout. Hopefully staying warm. You're amazing.
What's this? What?
Knight gave us $100. Wow. $100 thing from
Oh
Super
my
Chat.
God.
Buy it and send it to yourself since I don't have your address. Totally set up where your winter stream camera can see and would be totally, wow. You're amazing.
Oh my God.
You are so sweet. Thank you very much. I will do that as soon as the money comes in on YouTube. I will put it towards buying that. Thank you. Right, Scott? I'm sorry. You're amazing. Thank you. That's the largest super chat anybody has ever given us.
Really generous.
Old school says awesome. Awesome. Yes, definitely. Wow. So you've taken my breath away, basically. All things country says beaver is really good eating, and yes, my mind is clean. It wasn't you I was worried about. We have a certain friend up here. We know how she gets when somebody just says the word beaver. She gets all greeny and red. Ed says, I'll refrain from beaver jokes. Exactly, John. Exactly. Thank you again. Yeah. Anyways, if you have any more questions for us, let us know quickly. I'm going to end this here because I'm surprised the dogs are not mugging us. Because
Oh, yeah, it's way
it's
past
15
their-
minutes past their dinner time.
and their time schedule is rigid.
Man, it's going quickly. I need to look here. And then Nightmare said something that says, y'all deserve it. Seeing your life and style, all your winter snow is just a joy to me. I never get to see snow here in Houston.
Oh, it's
Not a problem. Either way,
beautiful.
thank you. I mean, your kindness and your generosity is simply amazing.
Overwhelming.
Ed, put a little picture of a beaver. He worried about me. LOL, beaver burgers are good.
You silly guys.
The Hen House, how are you doing? From Texas, good to see you. All these countries, a tail on a beaver, slow cooked, makes amazing bread dipping. With got, I bet it does. That's a lot of fat in that tail. Jace says, I have two of each, 2 generators, 2 diesel heaters, 2 kerosene heaters,
Yes.
2 solar systems, 2 buddy heaters. Yeah, no, backups to backups to backups is the best way to go.
Sometimes 3 is not too
We
many.
have on property running 4 generators.
Mhm.
Only 2 of them are inverter style. The other ones are not inverter style. That's why I want my Yanmar back running, and I want a brand new diesel generator. So like I said, I know it's going to run. I can get the Yanmar back up and running, which will happen shortly. Then I know that I have a backup to the other diesel generator, because we get diesel cheaper up here. We actually use heating oil. It's low sulfur, so it's not going to be an issue, because your diesel fuel number 2 is a low sulfur diesel. And a lot of places down south, all your heating oil is higher sulfur. Up here it's a low sulfur, because all the new components use less and it doesn't pollute as much. So, but yeah, we have 2 inverters. I have two of the battery backup systems, the battery, portable battery stations. I've got about 15, 20 solar panels around here. Some hooked into certain buildings, some hooked into other buildings. I have 3 other inverters and chargers. So
A lot of tech.
I've got a lot of backups. It's just the generators are the things that I haven't spent a lot of money on. We were trying to conserve for a little while, and that always bites you in the butt. Always
Mhm.
buy the best you can. Buy the most and best that you can afford. If you can buy 2, buy 2. If you can buy 3, buy 3, because they will break. Nothing is impermeable. Everything will break.
Mhm.
Not a problem down east. Everybody's greeting one another. Hen house says, I finally found you all from Tuber Chat a few weeks ago. Oh, hey,
Oh,
that's right. That's
welcome.
where I seen the hen house from.
Nice.
Yep.
Welcome. Nice to see
Welcome in. And Brooke Trust says, is y'all plumbing back into normal? No, it is not.
No.
Actually, that was the other thing I was going to talk to you guys about. Our drains froze.
Yep.
So we have to pitch
The
everything out the
water
door.
coming in works fine.
Well, it's because it's in the
It's
house.
in the house.
But yeah, the crib froze up, and that was we kind of expected it to happen because of how cold it was with no snow.
In the wind.
I don't know how far down. Jim buried the crib for the septic here, but it's only gray water, and it blocked up about a week ago when we were having high winds. So
Mhm.
again, we're not going to worry about it because I can't thaw out the ground unless it brings some kind of big heater in, like from Adam's old work, and I'm not doing that. So we'll just do the bucket and pail system until we get out of here, and and we're going to make some improvements on the septic for it's actually a gray water system for the cabin before we do anything over there.
Right.
Well, we'll move in, but I'll be making some alterations to that as well. We're going to do it with the crib because we don't use a regular toilet. We have the composters, so there's no sense of having a crib. That's what the crib would be for. So we're going to make a heck of a leach field and do it that way.
Right,
And it's going to
right.
be downhill, so to keep it away. The kitchen sink in that cabin has never frozen.
Mm-mm.
The other drains for the bathroom and the shower have frozen. That's why I'm going to change them out.
Mhm.
See, Clint says, good night, everyone. Stay safe and warm. Not a
Good
problem,
night,
Clint. You have a
Clint.
great day, my friend. Ed says, go feed the dogs. Renee says, good night, everybody. Have a great weekend. You as well.
Yes.
Jen
Sweet.
says, good night. Enjoy your meal. Stay warm. You as well. Good night, everyone, says Ed. Dee says,
night,
good night,
Ed.
everyone. Everybody's out of here. Scott says, wait, we had snow in Houston all the
Oh
time?
my. All the time?
Just not in your place.
Mhm.
The hen house says, love learning homesteading no matter where it is. I'm from Central Texas. Nice.
Texas.
Dixie, how are you doing? It was 66 in Ohio today. Now it's 41 and I want snow.
Ooh, yeah.
You can't
Yeah,
have ours.
snow is so pretty.
Snow is hard to come by up here right now.
Yeah.
Nightmare
We need
says,
it.
hopefully next time I'll catch your stream at the start rather than at the end. Not a problem,
Oh,
Nightmare. And thank you
yes.
yet again for that amazing super chat.
Wow.
I'm just going to something. Damien says, 86 Winnebago about 6 years ago pulled 6,500 watt Holden generator out because somebody said it was worth something. Now it's paperweight. Yeah. Some were good, some weren't good. Oh, hang on. Wow. Urban Lady.
Oh my God.
Wow. Wow, Urban Lady. You guys are blowing our minds
You guys are
constantly
gonna
here.
make me cry.
Yeah, definitely.
Just the sweetness of it, the generosity of it.
Hello, Kathy
Overwhelming.
from England. Wow.
And not necessary.
Yeah,
by
it's
any
not
means.
necessary. We're not asking for anybody
no,
to send
absolutely
anything,
not.
but wow.
And
You're
we're
gen-
not like destitute, but we do appreciate it.
Yep. Wow.
And the kindness is just overwhelming.
Oh, wow. I don't know what to say. I mean, you guys are just amazing. And I'm sure I'm missing something here. And if I am, I'm sorry. I'm taken back by the generosity of some people tonight. That was, wow.
And the kindness of all of you. It's like having a party when you guys come.
Yeah. Which thumbnail are you talking about? You talking about the one for the live? Actually, I think I did have that printed out somewhere.
Mhm.
Sorry, I'm a little
Yeah.
emotional right now. You guys have been amazing tonight. Yeah, it's going to progress kind of cool. It's going to be pretty neat how it goes. Clayton, I'll be up for a bit. Oh, you got a now Clint's he's one of my gun guys that we talk a lot about guns, and he does a lot of 3D printing and stuff like that. I'll give you a call later, Clinton or Clayton. Sorry.
Mm.
Mona senior moments. My pipes freeze every winter if I
Yeah.
don't leave the cabin open. Right.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Good night, Jack. You're welcome, Greg. Live footage of mountain snow. Yeah. Nightmare.
What?
Give us a $50 super sticker. You guys, thank you. Wow. I didn't know how to say thank you. You know, wow. Right? A party you don't have to clean up afterwards. Right?
Right. Yes.
Spoil yourselves. You deserve it. Thank you. I appreciate it, Urban Lady. And again, Nightmare. You both are
Wonderful.
amazing people. Wow. Night Mary.
Mhm.
Wow. You guys really know how to make some people get emotional. And we love you guys for that. I mean, one thing about the YouTube community is when you have fans that are loyal, it really shows, and it shows who your friends are, who cares about what happens with you. We get emails that amaze us, and we get emails that make us cringe.
Mhm.
But luckily, the ones that make us smile and happy way outweigh the cringe ones.
And way outnumber.
You know, so Nightmare, Urban Lady, you two are amazing. All of you are amazing. You know,
Oh,
you all,
just your being here is so
you know,
rewarding.
exactly. I mean, you guys come in and you say things and help and give your opinions on how we do things, and we're grateful for that.
Mhm.
You know, I get emails about, you know, the audio quality, and people make comments about the audio quality. I'd really like you guys all to tell us how the audio quality is in our videos, because I've
Yeah.
got 2 or 3 people that always say that it's bad, and I don't see it, but I'm kind of weird on my hearing. So if it is, please let me know.
Mhm.
Nightmare says the best way to say thanks is to keep doing what you're doing and letting us enjoy your journey. We will, trust me.
Absolutely.
You will. Drop me an email if you would, please, Nightmare. Down East Waves, happy because enjoy the super chats. Exactly. We will very much. PJ, your reactions make the gifts by others that much more special. Thank you. Night, Beto. Stay cool down there in San Paulo.
Mhm.
Exactly, Hearts of Gold. We love this community too.
Yes.
You know, we've got a mixture of everybody. We've got homesteaders in here. We've got people that want to be homesteaders, off-gridders, the
Every
gold
kind of-
community. We have artists in here. We have so many different people in here. The versatility in
It's
our chats are amazing, and we love everybody that comes in here, even the ones that are kind of pit us. You know, the ones that come in and make the rude comments will leave. You know what? I still love you. I still love you. I'm going to block you. But, you haven't seen some of the comments
No, I
that have
have
come through
not.
that are rude. And yes, I
Oh,
blocked
I
them.
have not. Yeah, thank you.
PJ says, no, you didn't ask for it, but people love you guys. And thank you. We love you guys as well.
Mhm.
I was singing at the Beto. You too, All Things Country. We'll talk to you soon. John just gifted out 10 more memberships. Thank you, brother. I appreciate
Thank you, John.
and love you, John.
Mm.
I mean, out of everybody, that aside from the people we've met through YouTube, John has been one of the biggest supporters, not of just YouTube, but of Sarah and I moving to Alaska.
Right.
You know, when I broke the news to John, he was like, I'm going to miss you, but fuck, bro, go for it.
Yep.
You do you, and you'll succeed because I know how you are. You always succeed in anything you do. John has watched me through, God, what? Got to be close to 15 years now, John,
Wow.
going through different things, starting multiple businesses, succeeding with all my businesses.
Yeah.
And then, coming here. I mean, John has been, him and Angie and the kids have all been huge supporters of us, not just YouTube, but in life.
Mhm.
And, I love John, I love Angie, I love Dylan and the rest of the kids.
Mhm.
They're all amazing people, just like all you are. You guys are all amazing.
Amazing.
Sorry, now I'm getting teary.
Hmm.
You guys got me emotional, which is not always easy to do. PJ says most of the time the audio is good. Good. And if you don't be shy, guys, send me an email.
Right,
Tell me
yeah.
that there's an issue. That way there I can know what's going on, but you might want to let her out real quick, or actually give her some food while I close out.
She's starving.
But
poor
before I
darling.
close out, I'll have you come back. Mona says, sounds good. Hey, Jason, you mind? Good to see you, brother. Your audio sometimes reverbs. Okay, that's a good one for me to know. I will make sure I start checking out. See, when we do our editing, we put it onto the large screen TV and watch it from there. And my hearing is not good. I don't hear certain tones. I damaged my ears years ago diving, so I can't hear higher pitched sounds. So if there's a ting or a metal tin to it, I'm not going to hear it. And Sarah's hearing is not always that great either. So if you start hearing stuff like that, please inform me and I will fix that. I do use mics and things like that, but when I'm adjusting, I can't always hear. Mishka's hungry. Night, Roger. And we met one of Roger's puppies on the train the other day with its new parents. No other girls' hobbies. I'm late. Woke up and got notified that it ended. Was on the replay, but wasn't. No, we're still here. No other girl. Not for much longer. Yep. Yeah, sir, just fed the pups. We're good.
Hungry dogs barking.
John says, welcome to all that got one random. Yep. Thank you, brother John. I appreciate that. PJ says, I'll be sending you an email. I thought of something while on the spin bike watching you guys. Not a problem, PJ. Yes, April, it has been. Send me a text after April so I can catch up with you, make sure you see how you're doing, sweetie. April is an amazing person. She's been following us for a while. We follow April, and she's been going through some strife lately, and we like making sure she's okay. John, we miss you too, brother. Get up here this summer. Bring Angela. Angie, I know you're listening. So John told me it's on the TV. Get your ass up here.
Mm-hmm.
Sarah wants to hang out.
Yes.
Hey, Raspberry Hedgehog. Boy, what time is it over there in the UK there, dear? And did you get your envelope yet? Let me know. When is your next stream going to be? Think I've always been terrible about catching streams. Rodney and I will be doing our Ask the Alaskan on Sunday. It's just going to be the two of us unless we can find somebody to stand in. The other folks we had lined up have had to cancel due to other things going on because Alaska's been hell lately. Between the cold and the snow, it's been hard to get people to come on, but we do have people lining up. It's just for later dates. So it'll just be Rodney and I for you guys to ask questions this week. Unless something pops up. Thanks, Hearts of Gold. I'm just going to see if I got any more questions in here. We'll be leaving out of here. Ashley, thank you for dropping links. I appreciate you. Did P&J's Homestead come in tonight? I didn't see them in here.
Can't
Yeah.
even.
Hey, Janet. Yep. Are like brothers. Yes, we are just like brothers. I do anything for John and he knows it, and vice versa. You too. You too, eat our hill. John says, such a great heart, better than mine. Anyway, pun intended. Well, John, you've had the quadruple bypass. I haven't had to have one yet. Cross my fingers.
Oh my God.
But, I was there for that when that happened to you too. Those who don't know, the day John was actually having an active heart attack, I'm driving a 69 Mustang to the garage to get worked on because I was the only one he trusted to drive the car. Poor Angie, I think she was mad at us because she never got to drive the car. Anyways, guys, I'm just going to scroll to the bottom here, see if there's any questions. Yeah, that poor thing is the most spoiled brat. Yeah. He's talking about Mishka and Zeus.
I
probably.
wondered, yeah. That little Mishka thinks she's the boss.
PJ says she hears the high pitches, not the low pitch. So yeah, see, we have the
Mhm,
opposite of the
mhm.
hearing that, PJ. I think it's that her name is actually Kathy. Sorry. Susan said, good night, everyone. Good night. Homesteading, the hard life. I'm new to this channel, but I hope that you and your wife are having a wonderful evening. We are a little bit on the emotional side
Yep.
tonight, thanks to some of our
Heavily.
amazing subscribers and viewers today and friends.
Yep.
The hen house. I came for the experience, but that just not just the sound equipment. You pull that pencils out, right? But there's always people that are going to find issues, and I'm fine. I'm very open to criticism.
Mhm.
You know,
Well, it helps us improve.
I have
yeah.
been doing YouTube pretty much since year 2 of YouTube. It's
Mhm.
just my style has changed. I used to do just reviews for camera gear and out gear and you want to put them out,
Yeah.
and outdoor gear. And then I went to just doing videos of me sailing, and then I stopped that and just do videos of our crazy life. Homesteading, planning on to move to Alaska in the next few years. Just wanted to follow a few YouTubers. If you ever have any questions, reach out. My email is inside of our. Hey Google, turn on that light. There you go. Yes, we have technology for those that don't understand. Oh, hang on. Hey Google, turn off kitchen. Yeah, homesteading. If you have any questions, don't be afraid to get a hold of me. Which editing program do I use? I use DaVinci Resolve. I use the paid version and love it. Yep, emotional, got wet eyes. PJ Nightmare, if you hit the subscribe bell, you can click to get all notifications. Yep. Thank you, Ashley, for reminding people to give thumbs up. PJ hasn't been on a I know. Catherine says, well, today I managed to catch up with your live chat. I have enjoyed it. Should say I'm going back to bed now. Not a problem. Go get some sleep. It's 3:00 in the morning your time. Ouch. Nightmare says, when the stream finally ends, I just wanted to say good night to the both of you wonderful people. Good night, Nightmare. We greatly appreciate you. More than you know. More than you know. Hello, Northern Girls. I just got off the phone with her. Thanks, Phyllis.
Mishka's going where it's dark. I'm gonna go out and look.
All right, she's gonna go watch the puppies. We'll hang on until Sarah comes back in. PJ Kathy says, no, she is not spoiled. She is well loved. Exactly. Roger says, I have brown pup available yet as I have to downsize. I may have to leave this homestead. Why, Roger? Get a hold of me on Facebook, buddy. All these countries, some awesome folks in here tonight. Support was amazing. Yes, it was, all things. PJ says fine, or PJ is fine, and Kathy or both. Answer to both. Nightmare. Also, you missed someone's idea of having a log that you etch in the usernames of people who donate 100 or more. Not gonna lie, sounds pretty cool. Or do a homemade piece of wood. Yes, I'm gonna have to make some for folks like you guys that have done that. I mean, wow. That's all I can say is wow. You've blown my mind out of the water tonight. Yeah, both you, Nightmare, and Urban Lady. Wow. Is it Adam or the pizza maker, Phyllis? Northern Girls, lots of good homes out there, Grizz. Sorry, you may need to leave your homestead. Yeah, Roger, get a hold of me. And says hello from North Carolina. Urban Lady, good night. See you all in the next one. Thank you, Urban. And thank you again for your amazing super chat.
Both.
Yep. And in the future, guys, I'm going to actually put in a link to Cash App and stuff like that because YouTube's greedy. We'll go into that another day. I'm not going to because I'm not going to ruin the whole vibe for that tonight. But I'm still flabbergasted at the
Oh, okay.
donations tonight. It's just been amazing. Urban Lady, hello, Anne from North Ontario. Hello, Frank from Boise, Idaho. I'm just going through to catch anything, any questions, stuff like that. Off-grid smart cabin. Y'all see that, didn't you? Yes, just because you're off-grid doesn't mean you can't have technology.
True.
And I get emails about that all the time. How are you off-grid and doing YouTube? Well, if you're technical, off-grid means a few things, or on-grid means you are connected to water, you're connected to power, you're connected to sewer, you are connected to public utilities.
Mhm.
That is what on the grid is. As soon as you cut your cord from that, for Adam and Phyllis, let's cut the cord. You are now off grid.
Mhm.
Off grid doesn't mean you don't have communications, you don't have cell phone, you don't have TV, you don't have internet. Where we live, you need those because if there's an issue, you need to get help. If I fall and break a leg, Sarah's got to get on the phone to call somebody. What are you going to do?
Mhm.
She's not carrying me to town. We're 15 miles from the nearest road.
Yeah.
So anybody tells you that having electricity with solar and stuff like that is on grid, they're
It's
full
not.
of
He
full of
makes
baloney.
it.
I make the electricity happen here. Without all the stuff that I add on here, it wouldn't be happening. Having Google and Siri and stuff like that, that's going to pop up.
Yeah,
That just adds things to make it easier to live is all that does. And you can blame Hogan for the hey Google thing. Now it's listening to me.
Right. It's
Hey,
waiting
Google,
for you to say
stop
something.
listening.
Oh, don't tell her that.
She stopped listening.
Will she start again when you tell her?
Yes.
Of course.
Good night, Northern Girl Hobbies. Hey, EG wife, good to see you. Northern on PJ, yep. Hey, Earl, how are you doing? Good to see you. It's been a heck of a night tonight.
Wow.
Technology is great. Somebody in the backwoods of Arkansas can talk to somebody in remote Alaska. Exactly. Northern Girls says, PJs, they are talking about Paula from P&J's homesteading. Glad you're here. Yes, we are. PJ, Kathy says, okay, everybody, do a thumbs up and say goodnight. That poor puppy is hungry. Puppies have eaten.
Puppies have been
Now
fed.
it's just Uggs that are hungry. April says it's okay if the mods drop channel links. Yes. And I'm not in an area where I can make you a moderator too, April. Otherwise, I would. Shailene says that's an excellent idea. Can I steal it? Which idea? Hey, Quentin Nelson. Hello from Iowa. Good to see you in here. Jeff, it's been a good night. Yes, it has, but it's been an amazing night.
Absolutely amazing.
Amazing night. Northern Girl Hobbies. Most of his old school Alaska that drops links April. Yeah, he does very great. Yeah, Ashley is an amazing moderator. He is. Awesome support tonight. Yes, Northern Girls. Nightmare says YouTube is greedy. You could also look into Streamlab. It links YouTube and they take much smaller cut of the donations. That's why I'll just put in like a Cash App or something like that, because then I get 100% of it instead of 40, 50%. I don't know what it is. But I don't want to discuss all that right now because you know what? That super chat that you guys did, you and Urban Lady did tonight and others
incredibly generous.
It's extremely generous, and I don't want to take away from the generosity of that. There's Paula and Jason from P&J's Homestead Adventure. You're very welcome to be here, guys. We missed you for the most of the chat, but you're here now. We love you. Shailene, where's Gary? All these countries, I don't mind YouTube taking cut. I hate that Apple takes an extra one. Yeah. I mean, I all things country, YouTube already nicks. They make a fortune off of our advertisements that go, on our videos. So, and when our fans decide they want to do what they did tonight, amazing. They shouldn't have to worry about how much is taking. Sorry, I'm still emotional. Matter of fact, I think Streamlab only takes processing fees and changes fees for basic.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
No, that's not a problem.
Yeah. No, I'll get something figured out, but I'm not gonna worry about it right now.
You're right. No.
Real off-grid means walking naked in the woods and finding a cave and inventing. Well, I've done part of that, Ed. I'm not going to tell you which parts.
I haven't done any of it.
Adam Phyllis, if you come here, don't come around in the warmer months without notifying.
Oh God.
Henhouse says, I've been working on connecting my water tanks from the house to the carport. Just need to get it nice.
Yep.
Get it hooked up.
Get it hooked up.
Uh-oh, we're starting to freeze up. That's
Oh,
weird.
no.
It might be the weather. I'm just going through, see if anything in here. All things Crunch says China just said, hey, China, Google, listening carefully, right? Proctorial misconduct. Good evening. Good to see you. Everybody's talking back and forth. Frank says, what's for dinner tonight? We're cheaping out. We're making spaghetti.
Yay, spaghetti.
Sundays. Whenever we do our lives, we try to have something either pre-made that we reheat, or
really
we just have
easy.
something that's really easy, like spaghetti. And I don't know if the burger's thought up. The burger's not thought up. We'll say the burger for tomorrow, and I'll put bear in it because I know I have canned bear in the pantry.
Oh, that's right.
I do have ham radio license. I'm working on getting my ham license, and I have a few Baofangs. It says, hi all. We're in our neck of the woods. Idea of carving a name on a donor. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do that.
Carving a name on it.
I'll explain to you after the live.
Okay.
Phyllis, you know the story. Perhaps one day at a time. Pugs come first. Let's see if there's any questions, because then we're gonna get out of here. Hello from Cairo, Georgia. First time seeing your live stream. Well, thank you. Glad you made it in.
You could come.
Everybody's saying hi to Shailene.
Yeah.
Getting me candy at the store. Oh, Shailene, it must be cold out there. You're saying Gary out to get it.
Right. Good for
Well,
you.
tell him we said hi when he gets
Good
back
for
into the
you.
warmth, Shailene. Seems as PayPal or Venmo. Yeah, I have both. I'm not a big fan of PayPal because PayPal has messed me up in the past, but I do have Venmo and Cash App, but I'm not going to discuss that now. We'll figure that out. EG says, finally able to finish up the moose hunt. Just need to export and upload. Nice, Shailene. There's Amy from High Life on a High Line. Good to see you. Montana. Just did your drive and supply run today. Very nice, Amy. And Phyllis says, same thing goes this way also. I don't know. I'm lost. My mind is in a whirlwind right now.
Yeah, you've been
I'll call you after. Is this
Yeah.
Phyllis or Adam?
Mhm.
We had last spaghetti last night, says Shailene.
Yeah.
We actually did pizza last night. And every
We
time I
did.
make my
It's
pizza, my
easy.
pizza's coming out better and better and better. I haven't
It
made
was
pizzas
really
in
good
years.
last night. Really good.
Peach Frank is Idaho ever going to be small tiny house friendly? I thought parts of it were.
Oh, I would hope.
Yeah. I'll encourage if I had to pick one meal I had to eat for the rest of my life, it would be spaghetti. Not me, because I'd get too fat. Because when I make spaghetti, I eat a lot of it. We will nightmare.
All
And thank
things
you again.
country would eat it for every
Every meal.
meal. Yay.
Gregory Kissel. Hello from Nebraska.
good night
Missed most
again.
of the seams. Yeah, unfortunately, we started earlier than actually later than normal. We normally start at 4. We started at 4:30 today.
Mhm.
I'm not a PayPal fan recently. Yeah, no, I'm not. I have it because I just have to do it for certain things. Can't wait to hop on the next live. This was amazing. We'll stop chatting
we
so
had a
y'all
ball.
can go eat. Made garlic butter.
Mm.
Amy, me and you need to talk about some of your recipes I see you posting and talking about. Michael Cross Mike, first time catching live stream from Batavia, New York.
Batavia. Yeah.
And watching you
Wow.
guys. Love watching. Nice. Thank you for coming in. And excuse me, the soda. I don't drink a whole lot of soda, so it's giving me the hiccups. Nobody goes to High Life. Pop in the leftovers. Yep. It says, do you deliver pizza 10 miles to the east of your location? Well, maybe to the southeast where you are, Ed, but I don't have a drone for that. If you can send your drone over next time, I'll plug it in, charge it, and send it back with a fresh pizza. See, PayPal refuses to refund a bunch of, yeah, and that's the issue I had with them, Nightmare. I was taken for $1,500 on a fraudulent posting on eBay, and they knew it, and eBay even sent me an email saying it was fraudulent, and Amazon or PayPal would not refund my money.
Wow.
And I shut down that account years ago and had to start a new one.
Mhm.
They're horrible about it. That's the
Mhm.
one thing I don't like about them. Frank says it depends on what county in Idaho.
Mhm.
You know, people says, Shailene, my metaverse delivery fees are outrageous. Tulsa, Oklahoma City. Good video, YouTube good. Happy New Year's 2026. Hi, hey. Good to see you.
Right.
I'm just looking for any questions, and we're just gonna get out of here. And
Mhm.
Shailene said she was in a different chat. Okay. Pizza drip would be fun. $7,200 PayPal credit, and yes, I shut it down and got rid of it forever. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, they're bad.
Wow.
Pizza drop would be cool. Tuck eating the pizza. Doesn't deliver by Uber. Eats via snowmobile. No. Well, there's no snow machine tracks to our place.
No,
Otherwise,
not
I'd
even a
probably
snow
order
machine
one.
track. Not even.
Drop, not drip. All the country. I went through the same with PayPal. They took money from my account. I sent trouble one for pay dirt, and now my account has negative balance. Yeah, that's why I'm not a fan of them. And like I said, I know if the people give me a hard time about the refund on the injector pump from my Yanmar, then I'm going to have to start another claim, and I'm just going to shut down PayPal altogether and not deal with it. I know Adam and Phyllis have no issues with PayPal. I know other people have need eBay. I know other people that don't have issues. I always seem to have issues with it, and it's tiresome. It's tiresome.
Yep.
What's Uber Eats? Uber Eats up here is if I'm driving down the trail and I see a brown bear or see a bear,
Right.
he's going to get put in the freezer. Anyways, guys, it's been an hour and 47 minutes, gone a lot longer than I expected.
Mhm.
And my mind is still reeling in shock at the generosity that we have been shown tonight by some of our amazing viewers. And you're all amazing, not just the people that donated money tonight.
no, it's not just the
everybody that
money.
comes in here is just
It's-
amazing.
It's the fact that how appreciated it makes us.
Yeah.
feel. It's so big deal when you guys are our friends.
Yeah, your friends and family.
Yeah.
Your friends and family. But anyways, we're going to hop off here. I've got to go wash my face a little bit, get the tears out of there, and start making start making some spaghetti and have dinner. You guys have been amazing. Again, Rodney and I will have a live stream on Sunday for Asking the Alaskan, and we hope to see some of you there. We won't have a guest this week unless somebody gets a chance to pop up and say that, hey, I can fill in.
Mhm.
And after that, hopefully we should have a steady stream of people coming in. One of my, I need to get a hold of, you know, who up north,
Oh, yes, I know who.
and see when she's going to come in. Anyways,
Mhm.
we're out of here. You guys are amazing. Thank you to all the moderators. Thank you, everybody, for your friendship, your generosity, your kindness, the love that you
Your
show to
company.
us and to everybody else around us and on YouTube.
Mhm.
Your support, your friendship is undescribably meaningful to us. You guys are extremely kind, friendly, loving, and just genuine. And Sarah and I and the pups greatly appreciate each and every one of you. And I've got to go on to Ryan Hall, y'all's website, and order my new measuring stick. You all have an amazing night, and we
Yep.
will see you on the next video and on the next live stream.
Right.
Love you guys. Bye.
Bye, guys. Thank you.